Now, if I did everything right, it should all be good. Also, you guys should have told me prior. You should have told me it was annoying. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Hope we're all doing well on this. It's Monday. It's Monday. Nothing is good about Monday. Hi. I adjusted my mic a little bit so that it shouldn't be as loud or whatever. I had a three band whatever it's called, and hopefully it should be fine now because I was listening to my voice yesterday. There is no music going. Hold on. I was listening to my voice yesterday and it sounded more annoying than usual. Okay, there we go. Music going. Let me say hello to everyone. I thought. Okay, one sec. Let me fix that. The audio went off. Why do you do this every single stream? Hold on. Bear with me. There we go. Gotcha scam? No. So, I'll get into that in a moment. First of all, let me say hello to everyone. Esif. Hold on. I need to switch back to the model. One moment. Why didn't that break my tracking? One sec, I need to switch back to the other model. Give me a sec. I'll switch back to the other one. What? Huh? What? Hold on. What do you mean my stream deck buttons aren't what? Every day I plan Why did my tracking die? Hello? Wait, no, I think VTube Studio crashed. Oh, VTube Studio's dying. That's what's happened. Okay. Hold on. I'm doing my best. There. I'll just bring the model up manually. I don't know why that just stopped tracking. Okay. Uh-oh. Why is it not connecting? Okay, there we go. I'll switch back to the other model in a moment. First of all, let me get this out of the way. Asif, congrats on being the Aegis's driver. This is for you. Okay, now we get the ultimate life form. This model suddenly takes a long time to load, and I don't know how to feel about it. Are my Stream Deck buttons actually balked? Oh no, that's not good. Or it might be this model breaks the tracking. Hold on. Bear with me. It ate your RAM? Shockingly not. Okay, there we go. We're getting there. There we go. Fixed. Finally. Kieran, thank you for embracing the moonlight. Welcome in. Ezra, thank you so much for the Prime. Congrats, you have a new Twitch badge. Enjoy. Alec, it's good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Jesus, how are you doing? It's good to see you as well. You guys should have told me that CC was there and it was annoying. Blah, mama, hello, hello, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, Kiaran, still no rare blade. Blah, mama, thank you for making me squishy. So it wasn't my wife anyways. Yeah. You're trapped in here indeed. Yeah. So, chums, the story going forward is that Luna's tracking died all on its own. Yeah, not caused by anything else, right? Possibly. And GBF, which is far worse. Yeah, it's like Stockholm syndrome whenever I play this game. It's basically Stockholm syndrome. I need the Loon summary of why people complain about this guild wall because I can't. But I can't because of all this stuff. I'll give you a summary in a moment Because as if she's playing Granblue and it's a toxic relationship. You're not Shadow the Hedgehog. Nice. I thought that was Shadow. I don't think it's eating my RAM, it's just that Vibra is a bit finicky sometimes, especially when you're switching between models. Look at this creature, a small beacon of light in a Granblue abyss. Hello, Necromancer, it's good to see you. It is indeed me. Maybe a certain Guardian / Celestial Dragon, not naming names, should reset and defrag their PC every once in a while. The thing is, this is all completely program restricted as to why everything is breaking. Okay, we're getting there. Eventually. Kaka! Hello! Hi, and Rexy! Thank you for embracing the moonlight. Meow! Thank you also for embracing the moonlight. Welcome in, everyone, and if you're lurking, hello to you. I took the liberty of skipping the Guild Wars because my Earth teams are very bad. My Earth teams are okay. Personally still dying a little bit because I don't have Raziel. There is no audio, one sec. There we go. We have audio. I'm dying a little inside because, you know, Raziel, seasonal unit, I don't have her. That sucks. Medusa, I also don't have. I don't have many Uriel fists. Crunch. What the hell is a Raziel? Raziel is a character in the game. She is an exclusive summer unit that came out, and she is really strong. She's really strong, especially in the Earth element, which is the Guild Wars that is happening right now. Put Raziel JPEG on the screen. I don't have... Okay, I can show base Raziel because I don't have summer. Actually, I could do this. Hold on a moment. Let me open the wiki on this browser. And... Oh, wait, no. I have her thing saved. I have her saved. Media source. No. Image. Hello, Nosagi. Hello. Fate Grand Order is just glorified GBF. Fate Grand Order is like the worst version of GBF, not gonna lie. I say this with all the love in my heart. And it may or may not be true. Okay. Where is that image of Raziel that I downloaded? There she is. This is Raziel. I did not get her. She's very strong. Much hotter than the Raziel I know. I'd like to recommend the services of Vortex. My significant other got it for me, and my computer is actually running significantly better in all regards. The thing is, my PC is fine. My streaming stuff, because of the amount of stuff that I have running, it tends to break pretty easily because it's reliant on programs connecting to each other. And if one link is kind of not there properly, then everything just kind of collapses in on itself. I love Luna the Crunch Cat. Who doesn't? Who doesn't love that little crunch? He's amazing. A fallen vampire who dared evolve wings before his own master, got them ripped off, and was thrown into the well of torment for 500 years. Oh wait, wrong game. Still upset about not getting any Galleon this summer. Ooh, I managed to get her, and she has made farming Siegfried so much nicer. How many Celestial drops so far? I will show you. I've probably spent about 5,000 meat by this point. I'll show you momentarily. I mean, I'm not wrong. The worst pain. I love NASA's Rising, but playing that game is a pain. Heard that more often than not. Yeah, let me show you how many Celestials we're working on right now, and is the audio balance fine? Yeah. So these 4 weapons I got from meat farming. Oh my god, you see my mouse there. One sec. That should not be on that window. Let me move you here. Okay. So these 2 and these 2 I got from meat farming. These 6 I got... These 6 I got from EX farming. So I wasn't imagining a secondary. Nah, it's because this is this here is a different Chrome window. Actually, I know what to do with you. I know what to do with you. I'm big brain. I'm mega brain right here. Properties. Don't capture my cursor. That broke it. Okay, bear with me a moment. Let's try that again. There we go, that's back. Okay, no cursor? Yes cursor. Yes cursor? Or no cursor? Yes cursor. No cursor here? Yes cursor here. Okay, it's fixed. I'm fighting for my life, guys. So, for the people who are new here, who don't know what exactly is happening, this is Granblue Fantasy's Guild Wars. It is, or Unite and Fight if you're playing in English. It is where all Granblue players come together and die a little inside. It is essentially the closest thing we get to a PvP mode. So we have what is prelims, then we have interlude, and then 4 days of finals. In prelims, you farm meat, as well as honors. You do the same in interlude. However, the farming that you do in prelims builds towards your crew's ranking and what tier you will be placed in. That will also decide what enemies you go up against. So prelims, you are farming for the enemy you will be facing. Interlude, you farm for yourself. You stock up on meat, you stock up on honors, you farm weapons like I'm doing. That is what you spend interlude doing. Or some people are just like, I'm not doing anything else. I'm just here for the crew. I'm not gonna farm. So it can also be your day off if you want. Then there begins finals. In finals, crews are pitted up against each other as a 1v1. And it goes for... how many hours? It's like 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 or so hours? It's like 16 or so hours of you beat up raids. Those raids give you honors, a certain amount of honors, and those honors go towards your crew's total score, and it's whichever crew gets the highest score is the one that comes out on top. Is that a penguin in battle armor? Yes, it is. Yes, that's Pengy. Yes. So that's how Guild Wars works. It's the closest thing we get to a PvP. I need my Kaguya friends to log on, please. My party right now, main character, Night Lady that Bear absolutely loves, girl with penguin mech, magical girl. Much better than the lolly next to it. She's not really a lolly, I would say. She's just very young. I can actually check how old is Monica. Hang on, let me get this out of the way. Okay. Who are we talking about? The magical girl on the right, on the final slot. Her. Because Granblue actually does release all the ages of all the characters. Monica. Other data. No, it's somewhere here. Law? Law? At least they typically do. It's probably somewhere. Yeah, she's 140 centimeters. So real for that. Old enough that you shouldn't call her young lady. Nah, it's definitely somewhere here. I just don't know where. She also has... oh man, do I have that skin? So she's a lot... no, because the thing is, you can be grown up. So she's conscious of her height, yes. Because yeah, you can be tiny, but also be older. Who are we talking about? My internet cut off. We're talking about Monica. And also, she has one of the best skins in the game, which is, this. Monica, yes. We have an actual car. But I think... I don't know. But I feel like Monica's probably around, like, 16 or something like that. I don't fully recall. Honorary Trav. What's a Monic? Listen, I can only do so much with my accent. Good music indeed. I love this track. This track is so good. It's not made any better by the fact that the ice cream van outside is ruining it. How about Torn? Kiaran, it's happening. What? Kiaran, why do you think I have Xenoblade twice this week? Okay? I want to get to Torn as much as you do. Also, I hope you guys liked my thumbnail that I put on Twitter. I'm actually really proud of that. Did I actually post it? I really hope I did. I think I did. I'm dead proud of that thumbnail. I spent like 10 minutes on it. Where it was mostly just trying to gather everything and also zoning out, trying to do what I could. Also, please, if you are on my friends list, please, if you have a fully uncapped Kalia, please put her in water. I beg. So yeah, for those of you who are mostly... Monica GBF returns results for Monica from pre-Connor? What? Are they related through some weird collab thingy?
Sub to the real cat.
Kiaran!
They have given 26 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you for gifting a sub to cat. And yeah, I think there's a younger Monica in Precon. Also, there's also the fact that in Precon is also made by Cygames. So there's Precon characters in Granblue Fantasy, which, yeah, very interesting. Cheetah is it? Cheetah's there, I guess. Why are you still broken? What? Why did you? Hold on. It was working. It should be connected. It is connected. Why are you cringe? Oh, you saw it? I didn't. I think I might just be blind. I probably am. I might just be blind. Precon wiki lister is age 17. Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. She definitely does look it. Precon characters in Shadowverse, including the cat that broke the game. You know, it's very interesting. You'll see a lot of crossover between the series. We've had Uma Musume. Oh, there we go. Probably not visually distinct enough from the busy GBF back. That is true. That is true. I should probably change the background so I can actually see that. Especially in GBF, but GBF Monica is at the very least younger than 28. Ilya! Thank you. Hi, Ilya. How you doing? Satoral Marsh. According to some info crawled, it's from an unofficial Granblue EN X account. Youngest version at 17, while GBS version is older than Rage of Bahamut and Shadowverse Monica. Right. Yeah, that account that you're looking at, cat, yeah, that is like the most... That is everyone's favorite Granblue account because they translate everything for us. It's utterly amazing. I rely on them all the time, as does, like, you know, the entire community. Because it's our only source of, like, English content for the most part, not including the other games. Doing pretty good. How about you? I'm doing great. I mean, I'm doing okay. I've been farming a fair bunch. Oh, thank you for the care package, Kiaran. I've been farming a bunch. Currently, this is my ranking. It's pretty good considering I didn't really farm much in prelims. That's a lie. I farmed about like 21k meat. But I also did not stream the game. I did not stream the game. which kind of did bite me in the ass right now. I'm paying for it. Scroll through their account, and the fourth post I see is that dangerously dripping dude. Which one? Because there's a few. I got pegging with that little Mimi. Soren, hello, how you doing? Thank you. This is the Bean Boy model, and I love it to bits. It's like animation of him, and after it, they show a bunch of characters getting buff. I want that sounds like Granblue. Granblue has a lot of male fan service, and I love it for that. Okay, male fan service is. Hold on, I can actually show you because I have a fair bit of it. I have a fair few of the very sexualized male characters, because if Granblue does one thing right, it's equality. What are the implications? Seeing the drip drop makes you stronger. How you doing, Soren? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I want to try to get to at least 100 mil honors or so from mostly meat farming and end up with about 14k meat. You can do it. I've mentioned 3-star core before. Yes. So I was looking at water Bubs. He's somewhere here. Oh, SSR? Yes, SSR. There's no summer option. I have to find him manually. I haven't cleaned out my summons. He's somewhere here. I know he is. There he is. Oh, I don't get to see the full art. I probably shouldn't actually, because TOS probably. Basically, he's not wearing anything. You see him completely stripped down to his bare butt. So thank you, Granblue, for that. We love equality. No other gotcha's gonna spoil it like that. Yeah, I feel like 3-star Quasar is it's a lot more tame compared to Bubs, you know. It's definitely a lot more tame. It's nice though. Oh, I see. Yeah. Ah. Summer animation, right? Yeah, that checks out. For anyone curious what I'm on about, this. It's so good. It's so good. I love Granblue. I love the equal stripping down both the men and women. It's great. Like from what I can tell you, the women's art is Yuri bait. Not even actually, it's not even bait. It's just Yuri. The male art is get naked. Titled hotter than the sun. That is his actual attack. That is the actual in-game name. Also, hi Sakura, it's good to see you. The memes from the new Guild War boss have been funny. They've been so good. Ew, Granblue. Ew. You indeed, but alas, I've met too many good people that I don't think I would give up this game. Ube, hello. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all doing great. I've never seen that before because we have the skip summon animation in settings. Yeah, there's a lot of things I feel like we are missing out on simply because of that. But I feel like it's great. I wonder if I can add like a little outline. I wanted to add like a little outline to the gacha, but it doesn't seem I can get it to work. We have the same setup. I'm using the Uma Musume collab characters instead of Sabrina. Ah. Okay. I don't know, part of me, I could go back to normal me, but I feel like this form is definitely, I like it. I very much like it. Nano, hello, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. So who here has watched the slime anime? I'm kind of curious. Who here has seen the slime anime? Because we are having a collab with it. I don't really care for it, but with Rimuru, yes, I have. Yeah, it's gonna be a collab in the game. Yeah. That time I was like reincarnated as a slime. That anime. And I guess, well, yeah. Where it's gonna be a collab, I don't really care for it, so I probably won't. I'll probably skip through the story. Eh. I don't know. Isekais just aren't really my thing. The only one that I can think about that I actually did really care for was ReZero. And ReZero, it's less so focused on the reincarnation part and Subaru as himself, but him in the world. Where I feel like in most isekais, it revolves so much around the main character that they feel like the world. In this case, it's less so Subaru trying to trudge through the mess of the world that he's in, and I love that. How is Guild Wars? I forgot this was a thing. I wish I could forget this was a thing. I've grown to progressively dislike the show entirely for Subaru. That is fair. There were points where I definitely did feel frustrated, especially in season 1. So I fully understand that. But there was so much love for other characters that I wanted to see it to the end. I want to see him succeed. I want to see Amelia succeed, you know? This guy's trash and so am I. I'm trying to think about like what other, if there is, I feel like there's definitely one other isekai anime that I did watch that came out recently-ish that I did like, but I don't fully recall. Yes, Overlord, that was it. Thank you, Nano. No one told me they upgraded EX plus 8. Yep. Log Horizon, no. I tried to watch Log Horizon. It felt very information overloady. And the opening is great. Database is a damn good song. But it felt like a big overstimulation basically with the amount of information. It's the same reason I couldn't watch stuff like what was it? Yusha? Is that what it was called? Something like that. That the demon anime. Like the one with the demon queen, I think she was. That one in the first episode, my head wanted to explode. Also, there was a bit too much fan service for my liking, so I ended up not really. I enjoyed both for that. Oh, okay, that explains it. See, the difference is, Mao Yusha, I think that's like the shorter name. The information overload. Yeah, because my preferred category is romance. Currently, I'm watching Alia Hides Her Feelings in Russian. A good watch, other than the occasional panty shots, which I could do without. But other than that, it's an absolute great watch. I got quiet? Did I? Or is the music might just be loud. This is kind of loud in my ears. Hold on. Okay. Here, let me do that a little bit. Maybe that. Okay. Never mind my headphone. It happens. Did I put the limiter back on? Okay, I did. I was like, did I remember to fix my audio stuff? Okay, off to work. Have fun, Luna and everyone. Good luck, Ube. I'm wishing you all the best. You can do this. Of course, this is Mimi that wrote them. Yep. I cannot lie. Lobelia, I hate that he's really attractive because he's an awful person. Hang on, I'll show you guys in a moment who Lobelia is. Over here, inventory. Still no weapon. The Earth, SSR. I think he's staff? There he is. This is Lobelia. He has a summer outfit. Can't really see him all too well. But then you remember he's French, and then you immediately leave. No joke. He is actually French. He speaks French. He looks like a bastard. He's a mass murderer. Lobelia is one of the worst people in the game. He's a mass murderer and he's French. So, while attractive, don't get too close to him. Yeah. Yeah. Kieran has the right idea, leaving right there and then. I don't know if there's don't stick your dick in crazy, as they always say. Don't peg crazy. Though I feel like that would not stop Mimi. But I've mentioned it before, but I'll say it again. I always bring this up. I feel like every Guild Wars I bring this up. Lobelia has a summer skin. And in it, he has a voice line where you hear a woman getting mauled by a shark. And I remember when this came out, like even on Granblue Wiki, they put out a warning of like, hey, this is kind of, this can be kind of triggering. Please take caution when listening to the voice lines because he's crazy. Okay, so now the question is, what is worse, the murderer part or being French? Being French. And I feel like they're both great evils, Both are, because it's a historical precedent. Exactly. Cat has the right idea. Yeah. I am hoping, I just can't recall the name of that person. He appears in Fate. I'm not all too familiar with Fate, unfortunately. The most I know is the pro tag of Grand Order, because I played the gacha for like a day and then I quit because the raids were awful. I do not know who that is. Let me look at this up, because that name does not ring a bell. Also, let me actually close some of these tabs. This is awful. What track is... Oh, that's what this track is. Oh, that guy. Oh, you're hideous. Was he... I recognize him. I definitely do recognize him. He was in Fate Zero, that's why. Okay. Follower of Jeanne d'Arc. People die if they're killed. That's, yeah. Fun fact, I did actually play... no. I watched Fate Zero and Unlimited Blade Works, and I played Heaven's Feel. I have not watched base Fate Stay Night. I have not watched the Saber route at all. I do want to at some point, but because when I picked up Fate, it was very very confusing as like what is, what is the difference between Fate Stay Night and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. I thought it was like an update because I knew that there were different versions of the anime. I thought Unlimited Blade Works was the newer version of it. So I watched Unlimited Blade Works. That traumatized me because of what happens to Ilya. Yeah. Pajamas! Hello, hello. How you doing? It's good to see you. Yeah, I regularly think about that scene with Ilya, and I remember that scene absolutely terrified me as a kid. It's honest to God just oh. I think they are different perspectives, focusing on different individuals during the same series of events. No, I'm 99% sure that it's just different routes from the visual novel. So you see different events taking place completely. Like how, okay, I'm gonna get into spoilers for a second. In Heaven's Feel, you focus completely on Sakura and the entire mess that happens with her, and yeah, what and eventually I don't. It's been like almost a decade since I played Heaven's Feel, but yeah. Unlimited Blade Works is focused on Tozaka, and like the main difference between the two that immediately comes to mind is that in Heaven's Feel, Saber technically dies, and Saber technically dies. Unlimited Blade Works was my favorite route by far. I can see why. I only really did get to play Heaven's Feel because, it's incredibly long. Tim, hello, hi, how you doing? Gotta go, have a wonderful rest of day, everyone. Thank you so much for popping in, Alec. Hope you have a lovely day as well, even if it is just a Monday. Not my Saber face. Yeah. But it did give us Saber alter, because that's where that comes from, is Saber gets killed, and whatever that whole darkness thing is basically possesses her, and then she becomes Saber alter, and Shiro has to actually fight her. And I love that. It's great. Hopefully, maybe one day I will watch the base Fate Stay Night story. I don't know if I will. I need time for these things. Every time True Assassin uses their noble phantasm, I cringe. It's such a horrible image. Yeah. Ugh. I have to read more of the visual novel, but it got interrupted by the sudden Steam release of Katawa Shoujo. Ah. I felt so bad for Crew in Heaven's Feel. Me too. Heaven's Feel is definitely like the most fun route to play, personally, mainly because I love just how dark it is, and also you know how they did like the opening, like that one vocal song for each route. I love that specifically for Heaven's Feel they changed it up completely, because it was so anime OP-esque in Stay Night and Unlimited Blade Works, but in Heaven's Feel it's somber, it's sad, it's depressing, and I love that. It goes to show that even with the same song you can do some amazing things just by changing things up a little bit. I've seen more adult fake content than the official one. I actually did play it with the H scenes on, and I remember once I finished the thing and I heard there was going to be a movie for Heaven's Feel, I was like, so how's that going to work? Because that felt like a very core plot point for Sakura. How are they gonna do that? And I've still not reached. I only watched the first Heaven's Feel movie. I need to watch the rest of it. Glad I joined to a pegging bee. Hi, yeah, don't worry about it. They wrote around it apparently. Oh, maybe I will eventually check. It's currently Guild Wars season, so maybe it's time that I finally do watch the Heavensfield movies. Because it's been long enough. I've been sound them, and when I'm not watching, when I'm not watching, Alia hides her feelings in Russian, I should probably be watching that instead of rewatching Horimiya for like the 10th time. The movies are very good, even if you're a Sakura haze like me. Ah, interesting. Maybe I will have to finally check them out then. Every time I sing I Beg You by Ayama, I have a flash with that scene from the second Heaven's Feel movie. Oh, interesting. It's Neo! Hello, Neo. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Maybe someone modded the H scenes back into the release when I get back. Oh, man. Yes, keep the original rising as well, please. Surely that will be fine, you know? I still can't believe how, when they re-released the visual novels and finally gave us the English patch, they just didn't fix it at all. We still had to use the locale, the Japanese system locale. That's great. I'm just grinding Warframe again, as I tend to do every day, all day lately. Well, at least you can farm alongside me. We can both be having a grand old time doing this. I'm literally just here just for a nice chat with the chat, because that's what I like turning my Granblue streams into. Is this is your Subway Surfers, a Granblue time. That's clever. I wish I had thought of that. This is basically, your Subway Surfers. While I'm talking to you guys about like, hey, this is happening, that's happening. What anime have you been watching? This is what anime I have been watching. It's a very interesting time, and I feel like, it tends to work, maybe. Farming but no veggies or fruit to show for it. Hi, Seven Pains. I got all the meat to show for it. I am kind of afraid of actually running out, though. I'm a little bit afraid. It's weird, though, because both DAM and Joy-san has an MV, but the Joy-san one is more safe for work. DAM and Joy-san are the two different karaoke machines here in Japan. Ah. I barely watched anime in the past 3 months for like the first time, like ever. Ooh, which one have you watched? I've been trying to keep up with this season's anime. So the 3 that I've been watching is Oshi no Ko season 2, Alia hides her feelings in Russian, and VTuber Legend. That time I got famous by leaving on my stream. I forget the full. It's a long full title, but you get the premise. That time went viral by forgetting to turn off my stream. That's what it was. She can knock. I need to watch Dear Anime at some point. That's also on the list once I finally do catch up. Also, oh, this track. Oh man. Kiaran, you can say that that Three's music is mid, but the City music is an amazing track, simply due to the Liet motif, Dear Anime was too brain rot for me. That is fair. I do feel like it may be the same for me, and it's why I like VTuber Legend, is partially because there's so many like inside references. They did their research for this, I watched some Wistoria and watched the first episode of What You Said, but apart from that, I really haven't been watching at all. You can be wrong too. Thank you. I'm so glad I have that there. The memes seem to have dried up faster than the new gacha's unique downloads post-release. Going back to the VTuber anime, I mentioned that, yeah, it definitely did do its research. There's very specific things where I look at and I was like, oh my god, they got even that detail right. One of them being it's not like they use some sort of like unlicensed app or anything. No, they are using Mizima, which is the, I guess, official VTuber tracking software created by Live2D. And I love that. It's small attention to details like that. And there's portions in the anime where you're watching their streams and they are using an actual Live2D model. I find that so cool. And there's a lot of like references as well to it gets pretty meta, I cannot lie. At one point, one of the characters plays Getting Over It. And I feel like the entire anime is one big shill for Strong Zero. It's so good. I love it. Avalon! Hello, hello. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope the grind is treating you good. Is Strong Zero an actual... Yeah, it's an actual brand in Japan. It's an actual drink. It's real. I was talking about it with Abby and he was like, wait, is that a real thing? They use it so much. I was thinking it's fake. No, it's real. You can look it up. It's a real drink. And I love that. Like, cause it's so much charm, and the fact that there's so many real life elements to it. It feels like this is a story that could actually happen to someone, and the marketing as well is insane. They've incorporated existing VTubers into the series. There was one episode where they showed Sora from Hololive. I forget her full name, but you know who I mean. They showed her in like one of the thumbnails. They had Himono, who is a very well-known rigger, a very well-known Live2D rigger. They put her in. They had her have a little cameo in the show as well. It's great. I really do love the attention to detail, and this is a much more better representation of VTubing than that One Chiller's art game. Of that One Chiller's art game. What was it? Parasocial, where, you know, bada bing, bada boom, she gets hacked. The VTubing software is actually a filter and it got turned off. That is not how it works, okay? It's not like you press a button and automatically your face gets blasted to the internet. That's not how it works at all. Parasocial, yeah. And, like, I get that it's probably just a, you know, yeah. You know, it's just a game. Get over it. Thank you for the nom. Hi, Kirk. Hello. What was I saying though? Like, I get that it was just meant to be like a little tiny plot point, and the rest of it was meant to just go up from there. But I don't know, when you're actually a VTuber and it's shown off like that, it kind of really bothers you. Because it's not too hard to do like a little bit of research and find, while in a way there is technically a way to make the face show up. There must have been system/softwares that worked like that, because I distinctly remember two people doxing themselves through their webcam somehow. I know nothing. I know exactly how that's the case, but the way that Chiller's art presented it as was that it was a sort of filter. But a way that is actually possible is in VTube Studio. There is a setting that lets you view how your face is being tracked by the software, by the program. And it shows it you as a wireframe face. But if you press a different button, it can also show the actual webcam. So while it is entirely possible, it's not like I press a button and immediately my face is blasted. No, there's like a series of buttons that need to be pressed for it to happen. So yes, it's possible the VTuber model though would not disappear showing it off. So little fun fact right there. Hire me for all your video game needs. I can walk you through how VTubing software works, because yeah, it's kind of my job to know the ins and outs of it, because I work on VTuber models. I need to know how exactly they work, what makes them tick, and what extent can I push them to, you know? Yes, please, I want my fantasies destroyed by fact. It's less so fact and more so people who are in said industry tend to resonate with stuff even more when you pay just the slightest bit more attention to detail. You know, I like that. And it's why I'm going off on this tangent to talk about the it's why I'm talking a little bit about the VTuber anime and why it resonates so much with me is there's so much little attention to detail, including the fact that they even use OBS for their software, and I love that. But wasn't that the problem with the new Twitch feature thing with raids? Yes. But the thing is, this is I guess in a way it is some sort of premonition as to what happened. But the thing is, the Twitch knock feature, the reason it shows your webcam is due to the fact that it's using your browser as the input rather than your VTubing software or anything, or your OBS as the input. It's taking browser webcam permissions and using that instead. So in a way, yes, it is possible that way. What the fuck? Yep, it was an actual thing, and Twitch had to walk back the whole thing so that permissions were automatically set to not use your webcam, and I think people actually did get doxxed through it. People did testing with it. It's entirely possible for that to happen, and it's why everyone is saying, please turn off your knocks, but people still do have it on. I thought we talked about that before in Discord. Yeah, but the thing is, not much was really known about it, so much so that people were like, surely that's not a thing, right? Surely it's not possible. And while in theory it should not be possible, maybe you had enabled a setting previously that let Twitch have access to your webcam, and it would use those pre-existing permissions to open up your webcam, which really sucks and should not be a feature, you know? Not ideal at all. Jeez, yeah. Luckily, they did turn all that off, so all should be fine, in theory. I still have the knock features turned off, because I don't trust it. But it should be fine. Yeah, there's my little tangent out of the way. I hope you guys are enjoying it. A VTuber got exposed because they gave their browser control permission over their webcam and accepted the knocking. Yeah, something small indie company. And like, there's also the fact that not everyone is going to be as tech literate as everyone, you know? There's definitely going to be people who are on the slower side. I know streamers who, they have affiliate and everything. They have been affiliate for ages, and yet they still struggle with adding emotes to the channel and all that, okay? Not everyone has the tech know-how of a pro streamer. And I feel like that definitely needs to be taken into account, rather than trashing on everyone saying that you should know better. No, they should not. This should not have been a problem in the first place. We almost found out Luna's actually a 40-year-old man. How could you expose me like this? Tech literacy is not homogenous amongst VTubers. Yep, and balding. Frenchman, no! No, no. Why? Why is this what you bring in? No. How could you do this to me? Wasn't there a VTuber webcam era like ages ago? Not that I recall. Like I said, it's entirely possible because there is a setting in VTube Studio that does show your webcam. Can confirm she's a mod. I'm banning Wasabi. I'm banning you. I'm banning you. The thing is, there's not a lot of like webcam knowledge though that I do have because I don't use my webcam for tracking. Also, I feel like I can probably go back to my model now. It's been long enough. But I don't use a webcam. I use my phone for tracking. I use an iPhone 12. RIP. I use my iPhone for tracking, and it has some of the best tracking you will ever get. It's the only way my mouth can move this way. Scam ready. Let me actually show you guys how my mouth actually moves without all the fancy mouth parameters. Let me do this. You'll get Luna's stare for a moment. VTube Studio. Turn off. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So this is my mouth tracking without all the fancy parameters and the fancy inputs. Okay. Very different. Very, very different. And you can see like my mouth doesn't close properly. It doesn't move as it should. It's kind of uncanny. Also lagging behind, yeah. It lags behind a lot more because it's so reliant on there being other parameters that it doesn't track as it should. So let me go back to my normal tracking. Okay, there we go. And now you see it like for comparison. This is how it should be. Looks like the people talking emote. I hate that you've pointed that out. Yeah, this is controlled with, this is what actual good VBridger tracking is, you know? There's so many different parameters that you don't get to see individually. Why am I getting lag? I think I just have a lot open. I do have like way too many tabs open in Firefox, so that might be doing it. But like, here's like some of the parameters you don't get to see in every day. So like mouth side to side, chewing, like pucker right there. And it tracks even when I like, you know, press my lips together like that. What? Thank you, Ilya. Luna's one of those that never closes tabs browser users I see. No, I'm normally actually really, really good with closing my browser stuff. I'm normally really, really good with it. But, so I have been working on, I've been working on the next music, on the next cover. And it's required looking around for artists for stuff. So, as a result, I have had a lot of tabs open in the form of researching for MV makers, MV artists, MV makers, editors, MV editors. Need some of that right once memory for the tabs. Yeah. And I was gonna go with one person, but suddenly I'm feeling not too confident with them. So it's back to VGen and trying to see if I can find someone else. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. That plus yeah. For those who are wondering, what is the next cover gonna be? Ooh, welcome in, Lala's Fantasy. Hello, how's it going? It's going great. Luna, you look so round. I'm very round. What an unfortunate time for you to be coming in here, Lala. Hope you're doing well. It's going great. Currently farming, talking about the upcoming cover. Thank you for the head rubs. Maybe if you rub it hard enough, a genie will come out. The next cover is going to be an interesting one. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Let's go, Kiara! Congrats! And thank you for the follow, Lala. Thank you. So I can maneuver you. Grandmother, why is your body so round? I can maneuver you better. Luna, have you heard of Kiamos? I have not. You did it indeed! Congrats! That is like extremely rare. So I applaud you for managing that. But as I was saying, the next cover is different from the rest. It's in a range that I don't normally sing, but it comes a lot more naturally to me. But I've been a bit unknowing of how to sing that way. But I'm saying I'm hoping to get it out by end of the year. I don't know how long the skeb will take because that's all that I'm waiting on before I send it off to someone for the MV. It'll be fun. You're welcome. You're so funny. Thanks. Thank you. I pride myself in being a comedic genius. You're worried about both running out of meat. I'm worried I'm gonna run out of pots. I have bronze moons. I hope you have bronze moons. Look up Kaya Moss. Ooh? The name sounds familiar. I feel like hold on. Let me Google this. Another tab you're adding to the stash. Is that Virtual Moss on Twitter, Kirk? Or am I looking at the wrong person? Oh no, there we go. Wrong person. Let's see. Art. Ah. Ooh. The art is certainly interesting. Sadly, a little bit outside of my budget as well. But their art is definitely beautiful. Luna's comedy is 98% chance. How dare you? And 2%. Gee, thanks, chat. Oh my god, I forgot to put Tien in my baglines. This is Aru, no, Aru. Hi, Aru. Hello. How you doing? Kaya did. Oh, that's why that name sounds familiar. Oh, man, that art's beautiful as well. I feel like I definitely do want to, you know, commission them, but it's a bit out of my budget right now. I'm currently working on saving a little bit, and I'm saving a little bit and also trying to see how I'm basically on the border of having to refund a commission, sadly, because the artist has not responded to either the DMs or the emails I have sent them. So that's ass, that's pain. I'm gonna work on that tonight. I wanted to give them a chance and they ghosted. Well, not really ghosted because they haven't been active in ages, but they still did have their stuff open, which was, yeah. But they have been inactive on other social media, which, like I said, kind of makes me sad. I'll draw it for you. I've never drawn something properly in my life. Sure, shady. It's not really shady. I wouldn't say shady. Because they've been taking commissions for a long time, and I actually have an artwork from them from ages ago. But I guess they've just kind of disappeared off the internet. I want cat commissions? Specify how so. I am pretty open for commissions, yes. There is my price sheet. If you want cat girls, I can do that for you. If you want Granblue cat girls, I can do that for you. Cats... cats by themselves might be a little bit more stylistically difficult. They are such things. Nia, get a Scottish fold cat. I love cats. Drawing cat girls is fun. And I definitely do want cats at some point. I am very, very, very cuddly when it comes to cats and people that I'm familiar with. So having a cat that's also very, very affectionate would be the dream. Okay, hello, how you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, you want a cat? Well, DM me what you want and maybe we can figure something out. My abilities to draw cats isn't perfect. And if it's like, oh, can you make this image a drawing? I can do that. But I can draw from reference, but I cannot like think up a pose type thing. Dracon! Hello, how you doing? How's Guild Wars so far? Pain. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. Thank you. What breed of cat do I like? Maine Coons. I'm very basic in that I love how big Maine Coons are, but their fur terrifies me. Yeah. Their fur terrifies me. Definitely. Oh, thank you for the bald. How have you been? How's your farming going if you are choosing to farm? There's a breed of cat that have little legs like, there are, breed of cats that have little legs like wiener dogs. I've heard there's like munchkin cats, I think is what they're called. Noonmunzum doing the gamba. Hi Zero, hello. Thank you for embracing the moonlight. Welcome in, munchkins. Yeah, isn't it like while they're cute, their limbs aren't, built to last, and they tend to develop like arthritis and all that. It's something like that, right? Did you know about palace cats? Yep, I love them. I love palace cats. Sadly, they are not house cats, except I would get a palace cat. It's a scale with, yeah, Scottish folds. Like, it's because the cartilage that makes their ears fold over also it affects cartilage in their bodies. They suffer with the same problems like dog breeds with short legs. Yeah, them and like Persians as well, right? Persians are one of my least favorite breeds next to Sphinx cats. Sphinx I despise. I despise Sphinx cats. They're so ugly. I'm sorry for anyone who loves Sphinx cats. I hate them. They physically repulse me. I'm sorry. I could never touch a Sphinx cat. I couldn't do that. It's going well. Roughly 10k meat and 1k roast beef. Good progress for me. Ooh. I farmed about 21k. And then I traded in the other 1k with my roast beef. So you can basically take a guess at like where I'm at with my farming. I've heard eating eggs laid by chickens raised around cats can sometimes help with cat allergies. Yes, they can. No, it's like a protein or something like that that you make chickens eat that. It's I don't remember what it is, but it's something that can affect their saliva because that's mostly what people are allergic to or something like that. I don't fully remember. I love cats, but I have a cat allergy. God, that sounds like pain. I could not do that. Do not feed the cat the chicken. Oh yes, I'd like 3 cats and 3 chickens. Oh, the celestial drops have been good for you. They've been okay-ish. I haven't checked them since I started streaming. I had 2 last I checked. And I still have 2! Oh joy. Chickens raised with cats, chicken develops anti-allergy proteins in the eggs. You eat the eggs and get the anti-allergy protein. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. I forget. It was either that or either you eat it or you feed it to the cat and it affects the cat. I still got 1 drop. We suffer together. Considering how much I like eggs in the morning. Wait, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. You feed it to the cat. Maybe it's that. Yeah, I think it's that. I remember something like that. I'm up to 9 drops so far for celestial drops. So you can guess why I'm worried about my half pods. 7? How much? How much meat have you used? I'm afraid to ask, but how much? What are those big meats for? They're for Nightmare 250, which, yeah, got announced. How did you like my beans on chocolate roll from last week? I think I saw that. And then my brain hated it, so I fully tried to bleach it from my brain. Almost 20k. Oh. That's my condolences. Your pots. Ugh. Do you take breaks? I assume so. Oh, you had the day off? Yep, that sounds about right. To be fair, I would probably also be at about 30k had I been like uninterrupted, as well as I had streamed Granblue instead of streaming Hollow Knight, but everyone loves Hollow Knight, right? Anti-Fel D1 immunoglobulin Y antibody containing egg ingredients lowers allergen levels in cat saliva. Okay, so you do feed it to the cat. Yeah, that's really interesting. We love that. No, don't apologize, 7. Don't apologize. It's honestly impressive. Big ups to people who are going this hard in the game. I think there are some brands of food who actually sell it, but I want my eggs too. Yes, you can have your eggs. You can share a meal with the cats. Silksong.com. Thank you so much for procking that emo. I don't even know if you knew that emote was there, Avalon, but I really sure hope that you didn't, because that makes it 10 times funnier. My first one, I'm probably stopping at 7.5k meat acquired. You will farm meat really, really fast for you. The meat farming rate is so insanely good this time around. Oh, Kiaran, that's based. Oh no, it doesn't show. Damn it. I was like, I thought it was gonna show. It doesn't. Damn it. I thought it was gonna show. It just shows Silksong. I got almost 6k in day 1, and I was farming casually for like 5 hours on the side. Yeah, it's really generous for tired moment. Like, I was going like 2.5k meat an hour. And I was doing that was with a 1 button setup. So you can imagine what 0 button setups are doing right now. For my 15 minutes of fame, it's fine. Any roast that you produce will probably get you even more than that. It'll probably be on that tier. I can't 0 button, neither could I. I had to 1 button it with Echo Key Splitting Spirit. That did it. And my grid is kind of a pega. I don't know the name of the redhead girl. Sabrina. She is from the anniversary event. Yeah, my grid for 0 button, not 0 button, 1 button was kind of a pega. I can't lie, because I mean, it's not horrid. It's something. It's certainly something. and it was a good event. It was like it wasn't, you know, it wasn't and you tier, but it wasn't Seeds of Redemption tier. Oh, you've been doing fat. Yep. Yep. So yeah, it was very middling, but it was also doing its job in setting up for something even more grand. Do people dislike Seeds of Redemption? Yes. People really dislike Seeds of Redemption. It's the worst one by everyone's standards. But I feel like this anniversary event, it did a good job at being an anniversary event while also setting up for something way more grand in the future in what's going to be coming up. It wasn't as good as the one previous. Yep. The Orologia event is my favorite, and that's coming from me who absolutely loves what makes the sky blue. Okay, I love the angels, but Orologia's event is my favorite anniversary event to date. And I wish I had the vocal capabilities and the skill to be able to sing the boss battle theme because it's such a good song. But sadly I can't. Okay, let me check something. I think something is lagging my PC, and it might be Firefox. Is it? Oh, something is definitely weighing on my CPU. What is weighing on my CPU? Oh, what is? Yeah, I think it's Firefox. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie doopsie. I'm sure it's fine. This is any event. Def isn't an amazing standalone. Yeah. I wasn't really a fan of them retconning stuff that had happened, you know, mid-event. I really did not like that. And I think that's what everyone didn't really care for. But it still did do an amazing job at setting up for what is going to be grand, you know. Esther Lucia is right there. The main story quest is also setting up for something really, really grand. I'm really looking forward to that. And can I just say, the main story quest, I wasn't expecting for it to make me cry, but it did. I broke down crying reading the main story. Man, I love Granblue. As much as I, you know, trash on this game for Guild Wars, I do love this game. If I didn't have fun with it, I would have dropped it like I did Arknights, you know? But no, I play this game a lot and I stream it. It's so nice. The community is utterly amazing. And I feel like that's what I was missing with Arknights is it doesn't feel like that there's that sense of community. With Granblue, there's such a large community around translating it, around making the best kits, the best equipment. The wiki team is utterly amazing. The Granblue EN Twitter team is amazing. I love it. And I feel like that's what makes it so much fun to continue playing, is that the community is generally really, really nice. If I knew Japanese, I could probably listen to the events and story as an audio. Yeah, that would be nice. Look, time for chess day. Have fun. Good luck, Nana. I wish you all the best. And I appreciate your luck. But sadly, I must read. Arknights had Tectone, and you know how that went. Oh, I know that. I knew that was a reason why I stopped playing Arknights. I try not to think about Tectone, but then I'm reminded that he exists. Not a fan, as is mostly everyone. But yeah, it's probably what also stopped me from dropping the game, because I remember for a while I actually did drop Granblue. I stopped playing it for like 3 months. But then I was like hanging around on Twitter, and one of my friends from, like, I've known her for a while. We don't talk as much as we used to. We're adults now. We've got busy lives. she had gotten me into the game, and I had been watching her on Twitter having the absolute time of her life with this one crew that seemed to be generally having a grand old time. It was chaotic, it was fun. And I was like, man, that seems really, really fun. So I picked up the game again. I found a crew. They were okay. They were kind of toxic. I cannot lie. Yeah. So, and I kind of just worked my way up, slowly building up my grids, trying to get better. And eventually, I got to join that very same crew that I saw having so much fun. It was great. And look at me now. I'm still in squad right now. I'm still in squad right now. It's great. Everyone is so lovely. Everyone is so helpful. Is it utterly chaotic at times? 100%. Okay, we've had catheters, we've had jar talk. It's great. It's a fun time. And wait, which squad are we talking about? No, not squad. Squad. That is the name of the crew that I'm in. Capita, don't worry about it. Okay, so basically there was a joke a few years back of no pee breaks during Guild Wars. DM one of the members for a catheter because they are a nurse. So, this might break again. Yeah. Yeah, that's my crew. The crew that a certain person on Twitter is desperately trying to square up to, and honestly, I really hope that it happens because it would be funny. It would be really, really funny. Bear with me as the model buffers. I see. So it's a Granblue thing. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Nice. Ah. No break, please. I wanted to see the floof. Well, the floof has been normed. Oh, it's a Kirby. It's a Kirby indeed. And it was norming you. Yes, that was one of the rewards for the donathon, is that from my birthday donathon, is that the bun would be nommable. And I gave you that much. I hope you're happy with that. Why is the earring going all the way there? It shouldn't be. Don't suck the bun. I don't think that would be good for you. Oh, didn't mean to do that. 500 mil honors, not bad, honestly. I might be able to get to 1 billion by the time round starts. No, not by the time round 1 ends, rather. Maybe. We'll see. Granted, Interlude is very long, so maybe not, unless I can get 20 to 30 second Nightmare 95. You ever see those really big rabbits people keep? I've seen them. They are massive and I love them. They're so cute. Flemish giants. Oh, that's what they're called. They sound amazing. It's been so long since I've got to pet a rabbit. My bot does not count. It's been so long. I should probably DM them about that. They're like the size of a dog. That does not surprise me. They seem really cool, I can't lie. Okay, who here doesn't want to pet a big bunny? Bunnies are amazing. They're so cute. I love the bunnies. One of my relatives actually used to keep bunnies, and they were so cute. But I don't know how else to say this other than they reproduced like rabbits. They were so many of them. Up until they didn't close everything up properly, and it was either a cat or a fox got in and committed genocide against an entire family. Yeah, rip. Banui is very good indeed. Oh, yeah. I was so sad. Almost certainly a fox. Yeah, I remember being so sad about them. But then they have rabbits again. And I haven't gotten to see them yet because I don't really get time to go out and visit them. But they have bunnies again. And I really, really, really want to... I really want to see them. It wasn't me. I wasn't insinuating anything towards you, Soren. Is there something you would like to admit? Soren? Can't read Soren and think about Fire Emblem lately. Big, so big, that's big. I'm big. I'm huge. I'm adorable. I love this model so much. It makes for such good meme potential, you know. It's so fun to play around with. I love it. And look at the floofy ears. Look how floofy my ears are. They're so cute. They're so floofy. It's so fun. I do need to fix the... Hold on. Did that fix it? Okay, that is clipped to something it should not be. Let me try this again. Yeah, I don't know what that's stuck to, but it's not something that it should be.
See if it works. Oh yes, it does. Beautifully.
Don't put a knife in it! How dare you! I got knifed. How could you? Enjoy your EXP. I hope you're proud of yourself. Oh no. Queen of England, she may be dead, but she lives on in the spirit of Kiaran. Whole 69 XP. Nice. Don't think I ever got around to punching the super boss squid in Tantal. I think I might have, because I played a lot of Xenoblade, right? I played a lot of Xenoblade 2. I think I hit like 200 hours or so. So there's a good chance I definitely did fight that boss. But I don't really know for sure. I do wonder if there's any plans to add more to this model. Granted, I don't know what they could add to this. I have been playing around with this model for a while. I had it from the very like base version that they released. It's adorable, and I feel like this is the best way to represent, you know, my mascot, my Starbun. You know? You know the bun. Hold on. You know the bun. The bun. I 100% do want to at some point though. I 100% at some point do want to make a proper model for Starbun, and also give him make him the text to speech bot, you know? Put him in the text to speech role. So that it would be fun. It would be very, very interesting, I feel. And especially with the my new model that's gonna be eventually one day type thing. I don't know what I will do for Starbun, if I'll keep this as toggleable, or if by then I'll have finally commissioned a proper model for him. I am still working on the design as well. This is the closest I have to an idea landing. It was just very perfect that this one landed as it did, you know? It feels a little too perfect, in my opinion. And I love it. It's great. Okay. I feel my sanity slowly slipping. How has it only been an hour and a half of me farming? Granted, I feel like I've been fairly good with the yapping, right? I feel like I've been fairly okay with it. Because this game helps keep me very much running with the topics. Like, I could talk about so much about Granblue, from the music to the characters. Okay, give me this game, I will yap. Ask me anything. Ask me anything. Yeah, talking about the music though, there's definitely songs in here that I do want to cover. But some of them are just so grand. Okay, I'll pause the music in a sec so that I can show you one of them. Where is it? Zero. Oh, Stella Magna. Okay, let me pause this, because this is one of the songs. There's like 5 minutes of instrumental. Okay. Yeah, exactly. It goes so hard. I love it. And the thing is though, this song, if you include the full, like, 5 or so minutes of initial instrumental, it is 11 to 12 minutes long. Lucy theme, right? Yes, this is Lucilius's theme. This song is about 12 minutes long. In game, it's 12 minutes long. In the album release, it's 11. Like the album re-release, re-recording that they did, it's 11 and a half minutes. Very long song. Very much a. It's also very grandiose, and I don't think I have the vocal cords for that. I'll let you listen to it a bit. It does go hard though. So you kind of see, like, Granblue does not mess around with its music. It goes hard. And I think about this song a lot in how good it is. One of these days I'll bother to learn Hexa and Far Zero. Me too. I too need to learn both of those raids. Like, this song feels like an ode to a god, right? And it feels very fitting, you know, from the organ, which is typically, you will hear that in, say, a church, mixed with the guitar that goes way too hard. I love it so much. It's great. I really do love this song. Do I wish I could cover it? Yes. Will I ever? No. This is one of those I feel like I could never do justice. There is one Granblue song I do have my eyes on. There's I don't know, there's generally just a lot of video game music is very flexible in what you can do. There's Granblue songs I want to cover. There's one Fire Emblem song I want to cover. But the thing is, I don't know if that has a karaoke version, and so I probably will have to commission Essa for an instrumental recreation for that. There's Xenoblade songs I would like to cover. A lot of them I would probably need to play around with to fit in my range, which it's interesting. I'm not particularly good at that. So it'll take a bit of finagling for me to figure out how to do it. Here you get to really hear how grand the song is. I love it. Like this does not belong in a gacha game. This is one of the fights you do in the game. This does not belong in here, and it's so good. Okay? Videoga Rushirifer. Paradise Lost. The PTSD from that line is great. Gotta spend all the gacha money they earn on something. That's true. You're so good. How could you do this, Neo? How dare you? This build up right here is amazing. Listen to it. It just gets so much. Oh. Stella Magna has an amazing group, amazing talent. I forget who it is that sings on this track specifically. I forget who it is that sings Zero. It's not is it Stevie? I don't think, is it? I don't, no, it's not Stevie. It's not Stevie. No. But God. Listen to this portion. Literal chills from that portion. I get chills from that portion. It's so good. I tried singing this in karaoke once. There's so many no vocal parts, and the vocal parts are kind of hard. I had to rewind often. Yeah. Like, the song is amazing. The amount of vocal strength it takes it's there. You definitely need to know what you're doing, and God, it's such a good song though. It's such a good song. Difficult? Yes. Amazing? Okay, resume the Xenoblade music. Let's go. I don't know, it's always one of those trends where somehow gacha there's those gacha games where they put their all into music and it shows. Arknights is another example of that. Okay, you listen to the contingency contract tracks. They are banger. They are so good. Okay, what was it? Operation Dawnseeker, Operation Pyrite, and Operation I forget what it's called. But yeah, Arknights has such banger tracks. Arknights has so many character songs that are great. W's theme is amazing. It's been so long since I've listened to these tracks. Renegade, that's it. Renegade is so good. I'd love to try and cover Celiac's theme song. I would like to cover Radiant, which is Nurl's theme. I think that was her name. It's so good, and I think I could give it a shot at that, provided I don't get shot down by Sony Japan once again. I don't think I would, or whoever ends up holding the copyright to it. And Operation Dawnseeker would also be a fun one to cover, because that is another one that is once again in my range. Shockingly enough, I feel like I'm not really good with my range. I don't know how best to utilize it. So it makes me very happy that with the song that I chose for the next cover, I feel like I did properly utilize my range. Granted, I don't know, it's always an interesting one, because when it comes to covering songs, I tend to struggle a little bit, especially if it's in English, because you know me, I'm British. I have a British accent. I have a British accent, so I end up spending a lot of brain power trying to balance between hitting the notes and also trying to sing in a not British accent. And you can hear it in my first cover, in Future Awaits. You can hear me kind of struggling, where things come out a bit off because of that. I'm not really a fan of that cover. I rarely go back and listen to it because, yeah, it's my weakest cover to date. Just sing it British. I wish I could. It just does not sound right now. But if I could, I would. It definitely would not have worked in the latest cover. It just sounds really off. And with me also being the type of person who I learn off of what I hear, trying to sing it in an accent that I'm not familiar with hearing the song in messes me up. Also, thank you for the care package. Thank you so much. And stretch. There we go. That I needed that stretch. But if it was up to me, I would sing in a British accent. It's definitely difficult, and yeah, I don't listen to my Future Awaits cover anymore, but I did see we've hit 900 plus views on it. I think it was 900 plus. I don't fully recall, but it was somewhere around 900, I think. And I'm amazed at that. I'm grateful that there's actually people who are listening to it, because one, it's not the full version, but two, it's mid app. My brain has been nommed. Hi Kirk, hello. Thank you for the nom. So with thank you, Soren, for the head pads, that you have fixed the damage that has been done. Yeah, as I was saying, it's why after that I did 2 covers in Japanese. So I sang Yuta from Guilty Crown, and I sang Dango Daikazoku from Clannad. I sung both of those songs, and they landed a lot more easier because phonetically they're a bit easier for me. I much prefer singing in Japanese than English. But luckily, with the latest cover, whenever that does come out, I hope you guys can hear, like, there is definitely some elements of my British accent still being in there. You hear the more aggressive O sounds, one thing I did find when I was trying to, mimic the accent is I would soften the ends of words. I would soften the ends of the words so it was no longer oh man, what's a good example? It was no longer like friend. It was friend. So I would like soften the final letter of the word, and it made it really, really. I don't know. I listened back to the cover over and over again. I have been listening to it like daily, at least 2 or 3 times, because I'm so happy with how it turned out, and I can't wait for you guys to also get to hear it. And it definitely did turn out really, really good. Vocal wise, and I'm not cringing at myself trying to do that attempt at an American accent. Forget how long the song is. Xenoblade Brain Rot is a real thing for sure. Your brain has been hit by the Xenoblade Brain Rot. Yep, I never get unhit. That's the thing. The brain rot is always there. Also, speaking of Lithurian Archipelago, let's go. Man, I love Lithuria. It's so good. Also, hey, I'm nearly at rank up. Do I still have rank points going? I need to check my journey drops real quick. Yeah, it does go to show. I say this every single time I bring up like singing and music, because from my perspective, like I'm like very amateur, like beginner amateur tier is where I'm at. So from my perspective though, the way I see things, your first cover is always going to be the worst. Your first cover is always the worst one you're going to make. You will 100% listen back to it and think, oh, there's this that I could fix, there's that I could fix, there's that I could fix. And you then learn, this is how you fix it, let me implement it into the next cover. And then you listen to that, you hear the mistakes you make, and you're like, okay, that's how I fix that, we'll do that in the next cover. And it's just a bit of like not really a Doppler effect, domino effect. It's a domino effect of things fix themselves, like rather you fix these things and you become better and better and better. And I feel like that's where I am right now, where I have for sure improved. Not me completely zoning out of stream and getting very spooked by the stream end music. I was like, oh no, what went wrong? Shockingly enough, nothing has gone wrong this stream. I'll take that. Honestly kind of surprised. I think there was some scuff at the beginning, but everything seems to be fine, fingers crossed. Touching wood, everything seems to be fine. And in regards to the improvements I've made on the cover, that was a part of me. Like for the past few days, I've been feeling a little bit of self-doubt on, my improvement on things. There was times when I was trying to record the latest cover, and I was like, should I just give up? Should I just not bother releasing a next cover? Should I even try? There's that little bit of not really little, it was a lot of self-doubt. I was like, I shouldn't even bother making a cover after this. I should stop here and call it there. I should just stick to art and streaming, because that's what I know I'm confident in, because there's people who are better at singing than me. But I'm really glad I did not. Because it did turn out amazing. And working on music, no, actually no, that's not where I was going with this. There was definitely like within that little bout of self-doubt, there was also the part of me that was like, what have I accomplished by streaming? You know, there's always, I don't know if this goes for any other streamers. I'm kind of curious if it does. If you're ever like, man, this has been really nasty. Do I just graduate here and now? Because, you know, it's like the very intrusive thoughts that are like, just graduate right now. You're not getting anywhere with this. So, of course, that will be the occasional thing. Am I going to act on that? Probably not. You know, I will not be graduating. You cannot get rid of me. We have discussed this. You cannot get rid of me. What? Speaking of can't getting rid of.
Now, and my attendance is non-exists. Check Lulu.
Harvey, thank you for the 2 years. Oh my goodness, you mad lad. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for the 2 years, you mad lad. Thank you for supporting me since the very beginning. How dare you think of graduating? You're legally not allowed to until until Xenoblade 10. You're so right, Mimi. Yeah. But it was never one of those, you know, real thoughts that I'm going to graduate. No, it's just those moments of self-doubt and kind of self-hatred type things. And I never really did kind of get over that. But it kind of came back to me this morning. While I was looking through some old stuff under my bed. And in that pile, I found an old sketchbook. And I was looking through that sketchbook, and in there, I actually found an old storyboard for an MV that I made about a decade ago. That storyboard will never see the light of day. You guys will never see it. That goes to the grave with me. No one is ever going to be able to see it. I've deleted it off of everywhere where it might be possible to see. Bye-bye, farewell, never to be seen. But it reminded me that how much young Luna, the goals and aspirations she had. One of my biggest wants ever since I got into the Vocaloid was I want to make art for a music video. And I also want to sing a cover one day. The music video felt a bit more realistic because I was under the impression that I would need so much expensive equipment, a studio, professional software. I thought that a cover was never going to happen, ever. But it was fun to imagine, you know? But a music video felt a bit more realistic. I had seen people using the exact same software as me getting to do it. So little Luna, off in her own free time, would just make these little storyboards, working away in hopes that maybe just one day she can make some artwork for a music video. And I wish I could have shown my young self that, hey, it's gonna happen one day. Because it did. Big shout outs to Asif for letting me work on artwork for covers and the sort, because I feel like the young Luna would have been absolutely at joy, and I feel like had I known this was gonna happen in the future, I probably would not have been depressed. If I had known I was going to make a music video in the future, I probably would not have been depressed. That's a joke, by the way. No. That's not how it works. Yeah. But she definitely would have been happy. You heard it here first, people. But thinking about how far I've come, I've done these things that the me 10 years ago could only ever dream of, you know? It didn't feel realistic at the time, but now, having done it, I feel like I need to give myself a bit more praise for what I thought was, you know, never going to happen. I thought the only MVs I would ever be able to make were fan MVs. I didn't think there would ever be a person who would want to, you know, actually commission me for my skill and my artwork. So it's kind of amazing that it even does happen. You heard it here first. People VTubing trees depression confirmed. I wish it worked like that. You know, you'd have still been depressed still. I was there. You know what? You're right. So I feel like now whenever I have those, you know, those little screeching demons in my ear trying to fill me with self-doubt, I feel like that is something I should hold on to, and this next cover has definitely brought about a new level of confidence in me, in that I am able to hear my voice in a new light, and I'm more confident. I don't want to stop here. I want to sing more. I want to show you all that I can do better. I can get better. And one day I want to be that person to you where you go, oh, that song, I might actually loop that a couple times, or maybe you listen to it once a day. I want to be that for you guys. Maybe one day. Thank you so much for the care package, Kirk. Thank you for embracing the moonlight, and thank you for the head pats. Big stretch. Thank you. So that's my little that's my little I guess tangent about, you know, self-worth and trying to be the best you for your own self. Sorry, I'm never voluntarily listening to your voice that much. Don't worry, I would never listen to your voice that much either. Yeah, I'm going to continue doing my best for you all. You know, even though I may not be the most like high up there streamer, I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy doing my best, doing some art on the side. I hope that even still, you guys can maybe go, oh, hey, Luna's actually getting, Luna's actually really improving. It would mean everything. And I'll make sure to do my best so that, you know, you actually see that of me. I want to keep improving in all regards, in singing, in art, in streaming. I want to give you guys a nice, entertaining time. I'm just a loon. That's me. I'm just a loon. You won't regret it. I promise you that. You've been improving every day for you. I'm doing my... listen, gotta go higher, okay? You know what's after Live 2D? Animation. Traditional animation. Maybe one day I learn 3D. No, I'm not going back to... I used to do 3D. That was hell. I am not going back to 3D ever. Speaking of 3D, so there are insane people in the Live 2D community. I saw someone make a 3D hand using only what was in Live 2D. Night and day from when we first met, and you couldn't even admit you like the guy you clearly... Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I was gonna say we don't talk about that, but I feel like eventually that is gonna end up being a stream topic where I end up publicly embarrassing myself. Brinley! Brinley! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in, raiders! Hello, Plant Party bringing you luck. How was your stream? I hope it was well. For those of you who don't know who I am, hello, I am Luna. I am a Moondragon VTuber, Live 2D rigger, and resident artist. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, Eric. Welcome in, Nanolada. Welcome in, Coney23. Hope you are doing well, and I hope your stream was great. Okay, what were you doing? Food and drink. What were you doing? Twitch kept killing. No! Aw, that's a shame. Aw, had lots of love, but but happy means I get to raid you. Aw, I'm very honored that you chose to raid me. Thank you. It means the world. If you do need to go rest up or anything, feel free to do so. But if you want to hang around, that's also very much appreciated. Love your VTube. That couldn't have been any better timed, Kirk. Thank you. So this technically is not my VTuber. My actual model, which has been hiding for most of stream, is... Give it a moment. It takes a moment to load. Give it a moment. Is this? There we go. This is my model, drawn and rigged by me. The first model that you saw, that is the Bean Boy, made by Naichi and Alexion. Yes, welcome Raiders. Very much appreciate you, and thank you so much for showing Brinley lots and lots of love. They are absolutely amazing. Please, if you are not following Brinley already, do so, because Brinley is an absolute legend, and also they made a very well-loved redeem, if I can find it. Where is it? It should be somewhere here. There. They made the dango for the Toss a Dango redeem. Cool design, but the little cute bean is also lovely. I agree. It's I feel like people tend to love that model over mine, which fair, understandable. This one's cursed. This model tends to be more on the cursed side. You're seeing why. But yeah, this model is my pride and joy. We have a bunch of fun times. Fun times. Bunch of cursed redeems. I get stuff thrown at me because my chat loves me dearly. Oh. So, for the people who are coming in wondering what's happening right now, I am playing Granblue Fantasy, a 10-year-old gacha. It is Guild Wars, which is our PvP mode. We are currently fighting for our lives. I'm currently fighting to get rare drops. And this is basically just a bit of a glorified Zatsu stream. We're just having a bit of a chat, really. I was talking about looking at the bigger picture, trying to hold pride in the things you have done, because there are things that I have done in my time as a VTuber that the me from 10 years ago could only really ever dream of. For one, being having made a cover, for two, having worked on the artwork for a music video. That too, it's kind of mind-blowing when you take a step back and look at it all. And I feel like more people really do need to adopt that type of way of thinking, where, you know, they look back on simply what has happened in, say, the last 2-3 years and thought, man, I've not done anything. I haven't accomplished anything. But there is definitely a younger part of you that never could have imagined things that you may have done within that time. So while on the small scale of things, you may not be as confident in what you have accomplished, in the bigger scale of it, once you look at the bigger picture, I assure you, you have done amazing things. That's my words of wisdom for today. And enjoy it, because normally it is very cursed shenanigans here. A lot of bullying, a lot of French, a it's a great time. And I feel like having be doing a mostly just chatting stream, my voice does not feel used to it. Why are you being profound today? I don't know, okay? If you let me tangent off enough, we're definitely gonna steer off into very interesting waters, you know? We're gonna steer off into very interesting waters, this being one of them. Because it's either this or discuss VTuber drama, and I feel like no one wants to talk about that. I don't know. I did talk about VTuber drama once, but there it was more so because it sort of involved me in a way. It involved me in a way that, you know, I had to speak upon it and let people be aware as to why it mattered so much. Her French genes are turning into cat. No. I am not. There is no French genes in me. How dare you speak such slander? I don't know how, but I run out of light quartz. I don't know how you manage that either. Did you not farm Dark Guild Wars? I'm afraid for you. Yeah, I was, right, yeah, the quote-unquote drama that I was referring to, it wasn't really even drama, it was a bit of a serious, situation where, a rigger was, you know, like they were kind of put up in center for using templates and the many controversies that they had been in, and they were trying to brush it off as if it was nothing, but it wasn't really a nothing burger. This was a fairly serious situation because this led to the VTuber models of quite a few VTubers being leaked. You know, not really leaked, but people had public access to those VTuber models. Connie23, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the Dragon's Cave. It led to a bunch of models being leaked, and so a bunch of us live 2D riggers had to go out and reach out to these VTubers telling them, hey, are you aware of this? Not very ideal, you know. I feel like they should have been made, you know, they should have been made aware. Some of them were not, but it was our duty to kind of get it out there and put this rigger on blast because they really did deserve it. They were also a bit of an ass. They had a massive ego, and people who had previously worked with them, like their rigs, because what some people will do is they will get the base rig file and then give it to another rigger to tweak and fix up. Those riggers who were trying to read his files, they were apparently a bit of a nightmare because he had done so much to play around with the models. He had adjusted stuff without permission, and so much so that some artists have actually like blacklisted working with him, and I am fully like in support of that. If someone wants to commission me for a live 2D model but they want him as a rigger, I will 100% just say no. It's why, like, if someone wants a VTuber model artwork from me, I will say no. Either you go to another rigger, you let me rig it, or you find a different artist, because he has butchered the artwork for other people's models. Not a fan. Not a fan of him doing that to mine. I found enough, but still somehow ran out skill issue. I'm sorry, I was trying to think of something nice, but that was the only thing that came to mind. That sounds terrible. Oh, it was. When it broke out, hell kind of broke loose in terms of the rigging community. No one was having a fun time with it because he was using templates. This rigger was using templates that basically let him rig models in a matter of like days. Like he was completing them in a week or so. But on top of that, he was also managing to put out assets at the same time. So this ended up setting a really horrible precedent where people who aren't too well informed of the live 2D scene, they would think that this is the normal length of time for a rig. This is how long it's meant to take. No, this is not, a week is not a normal time for a live 2D rig to take, okay? Unless you are using a template or it is a very simplistic model, a week is not normal. Most people I know, it takes at least 2 weeks, and the more complex ones take a few months. For me, I take a week on live 2D models if I'm fully focused in and it's a half body model. Otherwise, I am not capable of rigging in a week. Okay? It has to be really, really reduced. So it was very bad because people were expecting these very fast turnaround times for incredibly complex models because, hey, this rigger managed to do it. Why can't you? And the answer is it's not possible. He is using templates. So he was using templates, but he wasn't disclosing that. And that is the main reason why no one was really a fan of the whole situation, is if you're going to use a template, you have to say you're also charging the cost of a like you're rigging from scratch. You are charging like you're rigging from scratch for what is essentially a your character here model. Very, very questionable situation rather. It never truly did resolve himself. It definitely did leave a stain and exposed a lot of things. Brought a lot of things that came to light. Yeah. It's very, very, oh. This is why I only trust Brinley and Loon. Aww. Thank you for trusting me. You should not. That's a joke. You can 100% trust me. I am very reliable. I promise you that. Oh god. Yeah, my voice is definitely not used to yapping this long. I put a second just chatting stream for the week. The thing is, it's a quote-unquote just chatting stream. It all depends on how well can I beat Buckshot Roulette. Is my luck going to be amazing? Am I going to be able to beat the game? Or is it going to take me the entire 2.5 hours? Because from what I know, the game is only like 20 minutes or so, right? Surely I shouldn't have too much trouble and it will end up being a mostly yapping stream from the end of it, right? I don't know. Dante! Hello! Oh. I can't believe this. That's another 2 weapons that I can't really do much with. Oh, I don't like that. How you doing, Dante? It's good to see ya. These drop rates are awful. I can't believe... Like, isn't it like a 50-50 on what you'll get? If you'll roll Revenant or Spear? Or am I mistaken? I don't fully know what the rates are. But if it's 50-50, oh. That was a whiplash of emotions. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, welcome to my streams. It's constant case of whiplash. You never know what you're gonna get here, huh? It's always a fun surprise. Are we gonna be talking about something relatively normal? I'm kidding. Luna is unironically very trustworthy. I do my best. Okay? I always have done my best to be that one person you can always rely on. That person who will always keep your secret. That one person who would not hurt a fly. Actually, that's a lie. I would hurt a fly. But anything beyond that, no. I would hurt a fly because they constantly harass me. Okay, funny story. So while I was in Egypt, we were constantly like surrounded by flies. The flies there are like built different. They do not like stray away from, they follow you. These flies follow you. They will land on you. They want your food. I remember, like, there's been so many times where we had to get a new plate of food, or we had to set some food aside because a fly had landed on it, and we weren't really about to get some sort of disease from them. The flies, like, the UK flies are annoying as is, but the flies there were awful. I'm kind of dying from some sickness, but doing good. Stream Wifey was playing Xenoblade 2 again, and just finished chapter 4. They're obsessed. Let's go! Looking forward to that. Oh boy, I hope. Oh, actually, no, they're on chapter 4 and they're obsessed. They're already having a fun time. I'm looking forward to how you're feeling as they progress on, especially as they get to the end of Tantal. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know when. Okay, I think once strike time hits, I'll switch to meat farming. I think that's when I'll do some meat farming, because we're slowly getting like ever so lower. I feel like 15k should be good enough. On top of the extra meat I do have, it should be fine in theory. Because like there's no more additional meat for me to trade. So in theory, it's fine. We'll see. It's a big asterisk. We will see. Oh man, I have a bunch of pings. I got a very interesting friend request earlier. There was someone who added me from a server I've been in for quite a while, and they actually went ahead and searched in the message history of when someone had mentioned commissions. And they were like, hey, do you still need someone for this? Completely misreading what it was that I sent. Because what I had sent was, hey, I am looking for people who would like to commission me. What they had read it as was, I'm looking for someone to commission. So they DM'd me about that. I was happy for a moment, like, oh, do they want to commission me? Because this is a server where I have received commissions from. But they did not want to commission me. So that was cringe. Let me actually read what it was that I said. So they DM me and they're like, are you looking for anyone to help you on this? I was like, are you interested in buying commissions from me? And they immediately just didn't respond after that. So, scammer. My advice for you guys, if you want to, not look like a bot anywhere, have some sort of social media in your Discord profile. It helps me filter, like, if you're the type who messages an artist on Discord or something saying, hey, I want to commission you, it helps to, they can do like a quick check of your Twitter and be like, is this a bot account? Is this not? Oh, that's like relatively normal fandom brain rot tweets. Okay, I think I can message this person back, I feel like it's very important to have a presentable profile, and yeah, it's why, straight away, my Twitter is linked. I have a fandom brain rot bio, I think. Is it still? Yes, there is. Brain rot right there. Because no bot would have that in their bio, I feel. So. Be sure to present yourself well so that you don't get, like, banned or marked as spam. Hey, I'm nearly there on rank up. Rank 230. What? Rank 320. We're nearly there, chat. We're nearly there. I did not mean to refresh. I miss my 0 button so much. Having to wait a whole button to be able to actually do anything hurts me on a spiritual level. This is against my very nature. I don't like this. Yeah, this OST is banger. I love it. What's the interlude to you too, Suis? Hello, hello. How you doing? How's your farming going? Have you managed to get any celestial weapons? How much meat have you managed to farm? Hope you're doing well. We are currently vibing. I'm curious where my rank is. I've not checked it for most of stream. But ideally, I want to farm my way up to top 10k, so that when I go to bed, it drops a bit more slower. Because if you're in the lower ranks, your rank plummets. Okay, 538. Hey, not bad. We'll get that 10k easily. We'll get 10k easily. Currently 30k, because we'll do morning rush later. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. I farmed about 21k. I'm probably gonna farm a bit more. Yeah, I think I'm gonna farm 90 until Interlude happens. Not until what? I'm gonna farm 90 until strike time happens, and then once strike time hits, I'm going to farm meat up until round begins. I actually got an artist messaging me if I wanted to commission them, and then they showed off their work, and it was 4 different art styles of completely different quality. Me thinks that scammer surely, right? Yo, 100%. Also, Abby! Hello! How you doing? Hope you're doing well. If you don't mind me asking, Suis, whereabouts is your crew placed? Are you in a nice chill retirement crew, or are you in the high ranks suffering in high tier A like I am? Because we're in trouble. We're definitely in for an interesting time. Thank you, Dante. Then it was nice. Ooh. Try hard tier A crew. We're from oh, okay. That's interesting. We are an English speaking crew, and currently, we are in we're in hell. This can only go well. This can only go well. Yeah, familiar with squad crew? Okay, good to know you've heard of us. At this time, at this point, I'd be surprised if like anyone on the inside hasn't heard of us. It's kind of wild. I did not expect that when I joined this crew, it would result in, oh, that's the crew you're thinking of. Oh, that's the crew you're from, rather. It's a great time, though. I've been a part of them since like 2022 or so. It's been so much fun. Even if Gwen is ready to square up over on Twitter and fight the crew, I really hope for her sake that we do end the match. It's unlikely that we'll fight the Balls crew. It's unlikely we'll fight them, but it would be funny. Guess you know DUI. Of course I do. Of course I do. He's in the same crew, so yeah. I do occasionally pop into his streams as well. Yeah. To be fair, who doesn't know of him on the EN side, right? You know, my crew is in tier B, but we did get a nice ranking number. Ooh. That's nice. I don't know if I could ever go back to tier B. the rewards in Tyria are too good. I still can't believe I went from like one of my first guild wars where I actually tried. I farmed to about 60 mil. I farmed to about 60 mil. And I was like, oh man, I went so hard this guild wars. No, it was either 60 mil or it was 10 mil. It was one of those two. There's no in between. It was one of those two. It might have been 60 mil. And then after that, I joined squad. And it was like, yeah, it was, I can't remember if it was 10 mil or 30 mil prelims. But I was able to do it. And I felt so proud of myself for managing to do it. It was great. And I felt so powerful. My crew is rank 1. 14, 4 for 4. Oh, nice. That's a good number. We're winning because we don't play this game. Sick. It's always so interesting though, like what we get known as. Like we get known as AJT's crew. We get known as Umikin's crew. It's never the one by that name, you know? It's never the one it's never, oh yeah, we're known as squad. No, it's always insert person's name here, crew. The number of death, 4. The number of death, 4 times. That's definitely not an omen for what's about to happen, right? Surely that's not an omen. You planning to do top 2k? No. I am European. So the time zones don't align with me at all. For context, round for me starts at 11 p.m. and ends at 4 p.m. My bad. No worries, no worries. It is my dream to one day... Bro. It is my dream to one day do top 2k. But probably not in an element like Earth where I don't have Raziel. I don't have Fronting. I don't have Titan. I don't have Medusa. So I feel like an amazing auto mod. Thank you for that. European time zone debuff? Yeah. So basically this is a no rights run of Guild Wars for me, okay? It's not as bad as like no Percival in Fire Guild Wars. It's not that bad. But it's still pretty bad. Am I laughing at you? I'm laughing at you getting auto-modded because I feel like you are one of the ones who get auto-modded the most. I'm on mobile, what was it? Thought got auto-modded. Many international players molding about Grand Medusa. I feel like it's less so Medusa herself and more so she comes with Exalto weapon, pretty pog for anyone who is Titan. And apparently she also pairs really well with Raziel's stacks. I don't know though. I don't know how Raziel plays. So I wouldn't fully know on who pairs with her best other than, oh, Olivia. Oh, I don't get auto-modded that much. Out of the ones that I remember most though, you come to mind. People were guessing C. Yeah, people were guessing C. Yeah, because he did make the most sense. I don't really care for the Dragon Knights, so I'm fine with this, you know? I don't really care. Hey, hello, yeah, hi. So you go, right, yeah, my guess was Bea, because she was also in Granblues, right? One day her sisters will be playable. Oh, that would be swell. It doesn't seem likely, but it's swell. How you doing, Aya? Hope you're doing well. I really hope that, you know, her sisters do end up being playable because they are so pretty. I understand if they'd have to be like fantasy characters or something because it would make the most sense. But come on. Please. Give us the gals. Give us the hot women. Yeah, Bea's so fun. I just wish she had a bit more of a spotlight on her. Granted, she did get shown off in, not Relink, versus Rising. I need to go back to that game, but I haven't played it in so long, I'm going to get bodied. I'm really bad with, you know, thinking on the spot and doing the fighting game combos. I think that's what gets me, is that in particular. But I was mentioning earlier top 2k. If I were to top 2k in an element, it would probably be dark, because I have, I definitely have like the ability to do it. Okay, I had the pieces. I have, like, I mean, I was close-ish. I probably wouldn't be able to top 2k, but I would get close. I would definitely be in top 10k at least. Because let me show you what it is that I'm working with. Party, there, no, not you. This is what we're working with. I am very much dark main. I got all the pieces. I got Logia, my beloved. You just need the time. Yes, exactly. Like if I dedicated like every moment to Guild Wars with little to no breaks, in my time zone, I could maybe top 2k dark. It would be very painful, especially, you know, with my time zone and the fact that I'm 300 ping. My ping dances between 300 and 325, which is it's a lot. Thank you so much, Aya. Thank you. Damn, fatigue hit me hard. Okay, bedtime. Good night, Loon. Sending you love. Take care. Thank you so much, Dante, for popping in. You have a good snooze. Good night. Enjoy. Very nice setup. Thank you. Yeah, I am very much Dark Lord, though I do have all the pieces almost to be a Fire Lord. I am only missing I am only missing one Percival sword. Luna, off topic, but do you want to know my titles? Sure. I've always come to a lot of Guild Wars as the closest a modern player comes to classic arcade Scorch. You know what? That is right. That, you know, you are actually correct with that. I see it. Don't try top 2k this Guild Wars to cancer. That, yeah. I fully see that. This is awful. This is genuinely like, if you don't have Fronting and Exalto, it's over. If you don't have Raziel, I feel like Raziel is definitely very important for this, right? It's over. My main worry is losing too much rank during the nights, because depending on the Guild Wars, I tend to drop 10 to 20k, apart from Dark Guild Wars where there was a divide. There was like a massive divide where if you were lower in the rankings, you would drop rank heavily at night. But if you were like way higher, where I was in like top 20k or so, you would do insanely well. You would barely drop any rank. Meanwhile, me, I don't have Olivia. Rip you. I'm so sorry. I don't have Exalto, Grunting, Sabrina, Dao, H Dante, and not being able to break top 3. And not able to break top 300. At that point, I'm not gonna lie, Ilya, I would retire. Yes, IRS is me, Kirkland, Dee's baby girl, Rainbow's brother, Hecker's friend, enjoyer of Isla and puns, Frost's homie, Wicked Danish's husband, AA's wife, lover of moths, Grumpy's sometimes twin, Raziel watcher, he who noms the star on Gassel, sapling, tackle chumbud, deadbeat Kefi employee, ruffian, pebble, Gelbert, the occasional Perry watcher, Goblin fluffer, he who sits on lovely ladies' laps, professional hype girl slash man, petter of bushes, lord of the $1.50 hot dog, monster girl enjoyer. I feel like I had a stroke reading that. Oh boy. Nice. Oh hey, rank 230, let's go. That's quite a description. That's based. That's amazing. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more, then it may be time to start stopping. Lie as you are my wife, and that's it. It's nearing dinner time and my throat low-key does hurt from the amount of yapping I've had to do. I feel like for the next Just Chatting stream, I will need a nice cup of hot tea. Okay, let's see. Where did we leave off with? What do we have left over? Okay. 456 total honors. Where do I rank? Where am I in the crew? Oh, hey, that's me. Top 5 in daily honors. I'll take that. I'll take that. As for overall, I am very much far back. I think I was like number 18 all the way yesterday. I'll take this though. I'm not done farming for sure. I'm still gonna keep going till round starts rather. But hey, this is actually not that bad. Where are we at in the global rankings? 23,000, and it's gonna update again in like 4 minutes. What's thank you. Time to drink some tea. I'm definitely gonna be drinking some tea. Hey, I know some of those names. I would be surprised if you didn't. Yeah, we got all the Granblue content creators there, you know. I'd be surprised if you didn't know them. I made that list in Rainbow stream last night. It was shorter, but Isla said I needed more titles. That's based. Okay. I think I know. No, not even I think. I know where I'm dropping you off. Because there's... Ain't no way. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Okay, this is the perfect segue. I know I'm dropping you off. Oh my god. I can't believe she's playing it on stream. Yeah, wiki writers as well. Okay. We did a good farm. She got from... Where are we dropping, Loon? Oh, you're about to see. Okay. This was fun. Thank you so much for listening to me yap. It really does mean the world. I really do appreciate it. Honestly kind of surprised that it went this way. But thank you so much. Even if, you know, you don't really care for the game, but you just wanted to hear my voice. Thank you. Suis, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the Dragon's Cave. Good luck on the finals. You too. Good luck to everyone over the next coming days. I pray for your wins. Unless you're against us, then I pray for your loss and your downfall. Okay. With that, I shall be headed off. Thank you, everyone who came back for today's stream. Thank you. I appreciate it as always. If you don't know me already, I stream every day except Tuesdays and Fridays. So drop a follow if you don't want to miss that. This week is the exception because I have stuff happening. So I will be streaming tomorrow, but not on Wednesday or Saturday, or Friday. So one less stream, and Wednesday stream is moved to tomorrow. Please stick around for the raid. We are raiding Kieran. It is her final stream before her surgery, so please, let's go show her some love. She is farming Granblue as well. She got fronting, and I don't know when she did that, but oh my god, she's amazing. Please show Kieran some love. She's an absolute sweetheart, and she deserves the world. She's such a hard worker, and she sadly cannot farm as much in finals for 2 days because of her surgery, so please show her some love. She doesn't stream the Karen. No, Kieran. We love Kieran. So yes, please show her all the love and support. She deserves it. And once again, the raid message right there. No, not Karen. I'll be headed off then. Thank you. Love you all. Have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time it may be. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.